Anyway, I'm Abby Marie. Welcome to my like page From Flab to Fab Fitness. You can also visit my blog at FromFlabToFabFitness.com or my From Flab to Fab journey. It's the same place and it's awesome. So tonight I've got a special video for you guys. I'm gonna try to keep this short. I do not want to take up a ton of your time. However, I have so much I want to share. So more than likely I will be doing several videos on this topic because I spent the last 6 years of my life in network marketing, and I want to share the ups, the downs, the goods, the bads, but I can't wrap it all up into one video. So you're probably going to be seeing more of this from me. So if you don't know me, my name is Abby Marie. I am a certified integrative nutrition health coach. I have a blog, I have a YouTube channel, and the normal 9 to 5 just was not going to work for me. I knew it when I was a little girl, and when it was time to get out into the quote-unquote real world and start adulting, I knew that I had to actually create a space for myself in the market. Lo and behold, network marketing came into my life and I jumped 2 feet right in. So tonight I'm going to be sharing with you why more people now than ever are joining a network marketing company, why they're going into business for themselves. But before I do all of that, I actually have some notes with me. That way I don't get off track, get too excited, go over time, and honestly, it just kind of helps my brain. So I want to give you guys some kind of fun facts about network marketing. Now, first and foremost, whether you are familiar with network marketing yourself, whether you're in a company or you've tried that before, or you know someone who's super annoying on Facebook that won't stop posting about their product, trust me, either I've done that, I've seen it, I've experienced it, I've been on both sides of the equation. So whether you think you know what it's about, or you're just getting into it, or you're avoiding it like the plague, hopefully something I say tonight will just bring some illumination when it comes to what this profession is all about. Now, I will say, after getting out of the company I was with for 6 years, I went through this, I guess you could call, identity crisis. I was what you would say jaded, absolutely jaded. And I wasn't sure I was going to ever return to the profession. I went and joined another company that I absolutely fell in love with because their product line is something that I wholeheartedly agree with when it comes to healing the body. However, I was just so tired of being marketed to on Facebook. It seemed like when I got on Facebook, everybody had an infomercial and they were shoving it in my face. Not only that, but I was being heavily recruited by other teams, other companies, and other top recruiters, and I was so turned off, I can't even tell you. So after going through this, I really had to sit down and think why I loved network marketing in the first place. I had to remember all the good things if I ever wanted to get back to it. So I don't know if you've ever been through that, if you've been in a network marketing company or got out, didn't have a great experience, or you're considering getting in. I know maybe something I say tonight might help you make that choice. So first and foremost, tonight's video will not be about promoting any one company. I'm not even going to share my company's name. If you want to know what company I am with, by all means, please send me a message. I'd be happy to share it with you. However, tonight's video is just about education. I feel this profession has given me so much that I have so much I want to give back. And I know not everybody is the right fit for every company that comes their way. You really have to figure out what I'd consider your home is when it comes to network marketing. What's the company that you're going to stick with long term no matter what happens? I've seen people go with companies for 20 plus years and do amazing. And I've seen top recruiters who have joined 11 companies and then became a millionaire. Hey Jordan Adler, what's up? And you know what? This profession's amazing. So I'm gonna share a few fun facts with you guys about our profession, because a lot of people wonder, can you even make money in network marketing? Well, as somebody who has made money in network marketing, and as somebody who's always been asked, do you even have a real job? I'm gonna share some really interesting things with you. If you did not know, the NFL produced $13 billion in revenue in 2016 in the season. The music industry in the US alone does $15.5 billion. The movie industry, depending on where you look on the internet, anywhere from 20 to 50 million in the US alone. Billion in the US alone. Now, network marketing, because it is a global industry, and those are as well, but because it's global, it's kind of hard to just say just the US only. But in network marketing, our industry does $178 billion in revenue. More now than ever are companies deciding they want to go with network marketing, and here's why. If you don't know very much about our profession and how it got started, I'm going to give you a little, let's say, time machine back into how this even got started in the first place. When I first got started into network marketing, I really didn't know how it got started. Honestly, I didn't even really care. I just really wanted to help people get in shape. I wanted to help people feel good, and I wanted to make money. I had $20,000 in debt to pay off. I was 21, and I really had no idea what I was doing. But as I stayed in this profession, and as I learned more about it, I got curious about what it really meant to be a network marketer. And the title alone is very explanatory: network marketing. So you have a network of people and you market. However, how did it get started, and why is it so important today, and how is it going to take effect in the future? So the California Vitamin Company got started in 1940. There were 2 top salesmen in this company, and these 2 top salesmen went on to start Amway. So first things first, the vitamin company learned that if they incentivized their sales force to bring in more people to sell more product, that they could actually build a team. Therefore, you have heard the word downline when it comes to network marketing. However, a lot of people run into this whole, is it a pyramid, is it illegal? And yes, there are companies that try to do illegal things, but I think of it like this. Every profession, whether you've got doctors or lawyers or real estate, can have malpractice. In our company, in our industry, that can definitely happen. So you've seen companies close down and you go, oh, yeah, that person totally got scammed. Well, there's doctors who leave scissors in people's bodies and sew them back up. So I can't really say that our profession is a scam. So anyway, I digress. So 2 top salesmen came from the California Vitamin Company, and they started Amway. Now, Amway, I'm sure you've probably heard of. They sell everything. They're the longest standing network marketing company that we can really think of. And the reason that this is so important is because when Amway got started, we really didn't have network marketing as an official business model. And the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, are the ones that really put regulations on businesses and companies and what they can do and what's legal. And because Amway was the first to get started, they really did fight the battles for future network marketing companies. They really made a space for network marketing when it came to businesses and companies and helping people start their business from home. So that was just kind of a fun fact. But through that company, through the vitamin company, another company came about called Abundavita. Abundavita had its top salesperson named Earl Shoaff. Now, if you follow Jim Rohn at all, he attests his mentorship to Earl Shoaff, and Earl Shoaff was a top salesman. Earl Shoaff then went on to start a company, and so on and so forth. So you'll see top recruiters have gone on and they've started their own companies. And definitely for a seasoned network marketer who's had their fair share of experience and has the investors and the product and everything, you'll see companies come up. Now, there's a certain thing you have to remember. Network marketing companies have this like 2-year period where they're kind of on shaky ground. And that's why a lot of people recommend, if you start to get into network marketing, that you find a company that's been more established. And I'll get to that later at the end of this video. So the meat and potatoes of today's video, the reason I really wanted to make this is because, again, now more than ever, not only was I being recruited, but I saw so many people on my Facebook suddenly joining network marketing and talking about their pop-up closets or their nail stickers or their lips or the filters. I mean, air filters, everything. I mean, there is a company for just about everything, and I know we're only going to see more as time goes on. So as I started to see this, I realized that personally, since I have done this and I know what it's like, that not only do I want to help the people that, 1, I never thought would get in network marketing, but 2, do a better job at what they're doing. So something that I learned that I think will really help anyone that's in a network marketing company already is that you want to create curiosity instead of raising resistance. Now, that is not my quote, however, it is quite catchy. And the important thing to remember about creating curiosity and not raising resistance is that if you treat your Facebook like an infomercial and you bug all your family and friends, sure, you might get somewhere, but is it going to be long lasting? Personally, I think it's better to create the curiosity. People want to be attracted to something. They want to be, it's like dating. Would you want to spill everything on the first date? Would you want to just vomit on your date and tell them everything? Probably not. Do you think your date's going to want to go on another date with you? Probably not. So I always think that when you start a network marketing company, make sure that you really know how to market. And that does take time and it does take skill. So a lot of people will come into our industry They don't understand how to do it. They get frustrated. They ask 5 people, they treat their business like a lottery ticket, and then they give up. How do I know? I've seen it happen so many times. And to kind of give you some background on my previous experience for the last 6 years, I had a team of over 500 people. I was with an awesome company that I ended up deciding to leave, and I'll explain a little bit why in a little bit, but I've already got a video on that, so it doesn't really kind of translate. However, after learning what it was like to really build a team, what it was like to actually build my income, I learned there's a lot of do's and don'ts that comes to this business. Some like foundational principles that you need to know as a network marketer. Social media is constantly changing. To stay ahead of the game in social media, you're gonna have to suck it up and realize that it's like Russian roulette and you just gotta keep playing. However, when it comes to talking to people and building relationships, there are some core things that you need to know. One is that while this can be what people would call a numbers game, because a lot of people hate sales, is even though it may be a numbers game and it's all about how many people you can talk to, you should never treat somebody like a number. The second you treat somebody like a number, they're gonna see through you. They're gonna see through everything, and they're not gonna wanna join you. I've had people send me copy and paste messages on Facebook and not even bother to look at my page to see if I was already a part of a company. To me, that's just kind of like bad business, and that's kind of a turnoff for most people. So it's always important to remember, how would I want to be approached, or how would I want to be treated in this same instance? All right, so now that you have a little bit of background on me, why are more people joining this profession more than ever? And I think that there's some really great reasons behind this. Now, if you look at the last 20, 30 years, the way business and companies have gone, and I'm not a total expert here, but this is what I've seen, read about, heard, talked to people. Companies are looking to help people work from home more. Also, companies are using technology more. They're not needing as many people. There's not as many jobs as there once were. We're also in a recession that doesn't seem to end. And so people are looking for a better way to make money. Also, I think people are getting really tired of trading their time for money. And why is that? Because at the end of the day, if you live somewhere like here in California, or somewhere expensive in New York or San Francisco or some busy city, being able to pay your bills with one job is becoming quite impossible. So most people are looking for another stream of income. Another thing I've really noticed is that a lot of my friends who are moms, who I never really thought would get into network marketing, these are people from high school, have joined a network marketing company. Why is that? Once you get a taste of being at home with your children, there's no way you really want to go back to the marketplace. However, a lot of people still want to have something that they can hold on to. They want to bring an income to the family. It makes perfect sense that so many stay-at-home moms have decided to join this profession. Not only that, but we've seen so many teachers join our profession as well. Why? Because teachers are so underpaid. It's insane. And we wonder why that the educational system has gone down. So I see a lot of trends happening. And another thing I'd like to point out is that a lot of people are really wondering, what is residual income? What is it like to get paid while I'm not just on vacation, but I'm sick, or I have a family emergency and I can't make it to work today? When I left the first company I was with, I got paid for 7 months after. And I don't say this as a bragging point, I say this as an educational standpoint. If I had never gotten into network marketing and I was just not working for 7 months and not collecting any type of paycheck, I would have been freaking out. However, because I was in network marketing and because I built my residual income, I got to directly benefit from years of work and building a team when I finally decided it was time to step away. Now, I don't think many people have that luxury with work, but that's the power of residual income. That's why I don't choose to go get a normal 9-to-5 job. Now, I'm not saying they're bad. I think that there's plenty of great jobs out there, but I think the number one question you should ask yourself when you're getting a job is, are you getting paid what you're worth? And are you trading your time for money? And if so, is it worth it to you? And whose dreams are you really building? Are you building yourself, or are you building someone else's? If you're happy in your 9-to-5 job and you love it, by all means, keep doing it. If you want another stream of income, by all means, find one. Everybody's looking for a side hustle. It is 2017. Everybody's looking for extra income. People want to go on vacation. People want to know that they have a security blanket. People want to have a savings account. People want to buy a home. People are tired of renting. And then you also have the factor of emergencies and things coming up. So I think it's really important to look at network marketing or other side hustles, whether it is e-commerce or some type of drop shipping, that you consider what's going to help you make passive residual income. However, network marketing is not easy. It is still a business, but it's one that is going to change your life. And here's why. When I got started, I wasn't exactly the most positive person. I was a positive person overall, but I was in a really dark place. And I was overweight and I was unhappy, and I really needed to be around positive people who were doing something with their lives. I really needed role models, and I didn't know it at the time, but network marketing served that purpose. So network marketing, for so many people who have been in this rat race or have been, stuck in the negative mindset, join a company and then they experience this 180. They have this giant turnaround and their life is forever changed. That was me. And that was a lot of people on my team as well, and I'm so grateful for that experience. The reason I left my other company, and I don't suggest leaving a company that you're with if you've been with them a long time, unless this is something that you've truly thought about, that you've considered, that you've weighed the options, that truly feels right in your heart, and only you will know that. But the reason I left my previous company is because I knew that it was time. And there's plenty of other reasons that I could probably get into, but to kind of keep this video short, you can also watch my YouTube video on it. But the reason mostly was because I knew it was time, and I found another opportunity through a dear friend of mine who I absolutely adore, and I hope she's watching this. And the reason that I joined that company is because it had a mission that I could 100% get behind. And I think that there are a couple key questions when you join a network marketing company that you should be asking yourself, and I'm going to share those with you. One, how long have they been around? If they've been around for less than 2 years, are you comfortable with that? Because most network marketing companies under that 2 to 5 year time frame are kind of shaky. They can make it, they definitely can, but they need to have a very solid foundation, solid CEO, solid comp plan. I mean, it has to be all around solid. And if you want more ins and outs of network marketing companies and how to really understand it, the book that I can suggest is Your First Year in Network Marketing, and it's on Amazon. And it'll give you more of the comp plan breakdown and all that kind of good stuff. But number one, how long have they been around, and are you comfortable with that time frame? Number two, what are their annual sales like? What are their annual sales like, and do you see opportunity for growth? And that also goes to the other question, are they global? Some companies haven't gone global yet. Some are very, just getting started, or, in the one country so far. And it really depends on what you're looking for. Some people are looking for that entry right at the beginning, and some people want to be in a more established company. My next question that you should be asking yourself is, what's the system? AKA, what are you doing? What is the system? And is the system going to duplicate? Is it simple enough that you could tell a third grader how to go do it and he could go tell other people how to do it? If not, you are in a company that is going to require a lot of work, which is one of the reasons I left my other company, is because I could not explain to a third grader how to do it. And the reason you want to keep it simple is because a lot of people approach their network marketing business very part-time in the beginning until they can take it on full-time, should they choose to, because many people are okay with part-time, but some people want to make the big bucks, I'm talking millions, then they'll go full-time. And obviously your responsibilities are going to increase. But first and foremost, the system should always be simple and duplicatable. Next, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you feel about the products? Oh my gosh, if you are a part of a company and you are not using the products, nor do you like them, honey, what are you doing? Okay, that to me is whack. I've had people go, no, you don't really need to take the products that much, but our comp plan is awesome. Like, what? Are you serious? I want to take the product so that I have belief in the product, that when I talk to people about the product, they know I believe it, and I'm excited, they're excited, and they trust me. That to me is foundation. All right, and do you use the products daily? Do you use it once a week? What are your products? I mean, you really need to know. What is their auto shipment policy? Every company has an auto shipment policy. Is it, 100 PV a month? Is it 90? Is it 80? Is it 50? What is it? It's good to know that kind of stuff up front. What is the growth potential? I think I mentioned that already. What does their comp plan look like? And then lastly, what is their mission statement? I think it's important to know the company's mission statement. And I think it's important to look at the CEO and see who else is in corporate, see what the top recruiters are doing and the top earners, what have they done with their business, what kind of people are they, and really look for an upline that you really wanted to get into business with. Now, that I know a lot of people tend to join a company because their friend is selling something, and that's totally fine. If you want to do that, by all means go ahead. I know that there is some I think that there's some expectation that if somebody told you about something, you should join them. And to be honest, I think you should join based on who you want to join with. But it's really important that you do your due diligence. Make sure that you're joining a company that you can really see yourself with the long term. For those people who have joined companies, canceled, joined another company, canceled, I'm not going to say you're in the wrong, because I know that there's other top network marketers that have done it. But I wouldn't say it's the company's problem. I would probably say it's a problem with your belief in what you can do. And that might kind of hurt for some people, but it's the truth. And it's important to realize that when you get started in network marketing, you're gonna face some serious inner challenges. One, you're gonna have to learn how to believe in yourself. Two, you're gonna have to build some serious confidence. Three, you're gonna have to learn how to not care what people think, because I'm doing this video and I've already had haters. Number four, you're gonna really have to learn how to build relationships with people and not look at them as a dollar sign. And number five, your personal growth is gonna be your life vest. And if you don't do this one, none of these are gonna happen. All right, so last two things, helpful tools and resources. MLM Nation podcast, by far one of my favorites. So many top recruiters and top earners. That is one of the best podcasts. My fiance told me about it about a year ago, and actually probably about a year and a half ago. And it was truly helped me so much in my mindset, made me realize that this journey can be up and down, all around, circles, you name it, high, low, all over the place. And it really helped me get through some really tough times, and then also really re-energized me in a lot of ways. The other one I would suggest is Direct Selling News. It's an app that you can download. I think it's in print as well. That one's really cool if you just want to stay in the know, like what new company is coming up, or you want to learn a little bit more about what happened to that company, because companies do get shut down. And you want to make sure that when a company, for whatever reason, is getting scrutinized by the FTC or is getting shut down, you understand why. Make sure that your company is doing the right thing. And it's just something that you should educate yourself on. This is your business. This is your product partner. This is who you're choosing to do business with. And it's important to be up to date. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this live video. I hope it's been informative. It's actually getting darker here, so I'm probably gonna turn this off. But if you guys enjoyed this, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, give it a heart. Make sure you share it if you found it informative. If you know somebody that's in network marketing and has been struggling, make sure to share this video with them. Please like my page. I think I'm like 2 away from 3,000. It would just make my day. And if you haven't been to my blog yet, make sure you go there. I like to post about all kinds of things, whether it is product reviews, beauty tips, food, fitness, all that good stuff. And you guys will be getting more free workouts from me. I have been working tirelessly, literally, my legs are killing me, on an awesome workout to help you guys get in shape. They're all free. It's just something I want to do to give back. And if you have any questions about what I've shared with you tonight, be sure to message me. You can message me on my personal page or on this page. It does not matter. And thank you so much for watching. You guys have an awesome night.